Often when authoring on a director project, you'll need to proceed before all of the cast member graphics can be completed to prevent this delay in getting the correct graphics from holding up production. You'll often go ahead and author with a dummy cast member and then substitute the final images with this placeholder graphic and then swap to the correct image by switching a sprite's cast member. So let me demonstrate this technique of switching a sprite's cast member in this movie. So I have an example here of a graphic that's a placeholder that is a 150 by 250 pixel or so rectangle. I'm going to substitute out this VTC graphic. Let's say that that graphic is not prepared yet, but I want to go ahead and animate this by fading it in. So let's go ahead and set up my fade by setting the blend of the opening keyframe to 0. So there's my fade in. So I can go ahead and do all the animation. Now let's say that I have my VTC graphic prepared. What I'll do is I'll select the entire sprite span here in the score, select the graphic that will replace the placeholder, and then choose Edit, Exchange Cast Members, and voila. Notice that not only does Director exchange the correct cast member, but it also maintains that animation. So that's the trick here, is you can go ahead and do the bulk of your work without requiring the graphic designers to have all of the final graphics finished. So the advantage of this technique is it will show different content while maintaining all of the other sprite properties. So likewise, I could animate this graphic as well as fading it in and out. I can move it on a path. And now let's select the entire sprite span, select the new replacement logo, choose Edit, Exchanged Cast Members, and now not only is the VTC logo fading in, but it's moving along my predefined path. So if you select an entire sprite span, Director replaces the cast member for the entire sprite. To change a cast member only in certain frames, select part of a sprite span. So let me go ahead and demonstrate how to select part of a sprite span. Hold down the Alt key and then click on the first frame of the sprite span that you want to select, and then hold down the Control and the Alt key in the Windows operating system, or the Option and the Alt keys on the Mac operating system, and then click on each additional frame that you want to exchange. So let's say that I want to exchange the last part of this animation with the black bitmap there instead of the VTC logo. So I've selected those frames by holding down the Alt key and then the Control and Alt key, or the Option and Alt key if you're on the Mac, and then choose Edit. Go ahead and click on the replacement cast member here in the cast window. Choose Exchanged Cast Members. Let's move this out of the way. Now notice that this time the VTC logo starts and then it gets replaced by the black bitmap there. So you can either replace either entire sprite spans or individual frames using this Exchange Cast Member technique. You can also use lingo or JavaScript syntax to switch the cast member assigned to a sprite. For more information, see the section of the Director Help entitled Assigning a Cast Member to a Sprite with Lingo or JavaScript Syntax.